Hi. This morning I want to talk about maintenance. There's nothing quite like the feeling of getting in the car to leave for the morning and your low tire pressure sensor comes on. Now, it's been unseasonably cool overnight for the past several days, and then it warms up during the day. So I'm guessing it's just that change in pressure that's caused this to happen, but it seems to always happen in the same tire also. I've had it checked. There are no leaks or anything, so I'm guessing it's just this one tire that is I don't know, for whatever reason, it's having some trouble keeping its pressure. It doesn't happen like regularly either. It's like once a month. I guess that's technically regularly. But what I mean is, it's not, every other day I'm filling it up or anything like that. Anyway, that's just one aspect of maintenance. My check engine light is also on, and I know that's because I need an oil change. I'm probably a couple hundred miles over my scheduled time, as it were, to get that done. So that may be something that gets taken care of this weekend. Who knows? It's just annoying. I talked a few days ago about how material things are useless. Not useless. Material things have plenty of use. But it just seems to me that the more stuff you have, the more you have to take care of. And that's a huge revelation for me, because I was a person probably about 6 or 7 years ago that, had you asked, hey, you want to go get this brand new fill in the blank, I would have said, yeah, absolutely, I gotta have it. But through the years, you change and you adapt, and your money gets spent elsewhere, and you have certain obligations to take care of, and those new things aren't so important anymore. Just a couple years ago, all my focus was on, each paycheck was like, ooh, how much of this can I save to put towards a new 50-inch TV to replace the 32-inch one that's in my living room. Well, I haven't gotten that 50-inch TV. And, it's in the back of my mind. I still would like to have a nice big TV to sit down and watch a movie on with, crystal clear picture and great audio quality, but it's not the most important thing in the world. And 2 years ago, I definitely didn't feel the same way. But this car, it needs maintenance. Not because it's in bad shape, but because all cars do. And if you don't maintain them, they don't last as long. And I would prefer this to last a while longer. I talked about that a while back too. So I gotta get these warning lights taken care of. And at the house, the other night, I talked about how I mowed and edged the yard, and Mary Jane pulled some weeds, and I did some trimming of some bushes, and we had a bunch of old TV cables that weren't connected to anything that I removed. It's just these things that you need to keep up on to make things look and stay nice. But if that's tiresome, if that's hard, if it takes too much time, then maybe it's time to start reflecting and thinking about whether or not to get rid of a few of those things. Not because they're useless, but because they don't have a place in your life right now. It's not to say they're gone forever. You can always get stuff back, but to have it for the sake of filling up space, how necessary is that? We're having a garage sale in a week. week from today, actually, to get rid of a lot of that stuff. I don't know how much of it will actually sell. I don't know how much money we'll make from it. But the peace of mind that we're going to have from this garbage not being around in our lives anymore is going to be nice. But then you think, okay, you're making space. Why are you making space? To hold more stuff. Ultimately. I mean, in 10 years' time, there's going to be more stuff. In 20 years' time, there's going to be more stuff. If you look at my parents' garage, there's stuff that doesn't need to be there. That's still there. Because my dad and I are of the same mindset. Oh, we'll use it again someday. Or, I remember where this came from. You know, insert tchotchke item right here. I remember where this came from, and I don't want to lose that story. That's always been the biggest struggle for me. Is if something was a gift, or there's a specific story or memory tied to that item, I have a really hard time getting rid of it. And now I realize that there's nothing taking the story or the memory away. Even if the item breaks or gets thrown out or gets sold or sticks around, the story and the memory are still exactly the same. So it's taking me I cannot talk this morning. It's taking me some time to get used to that idea, but I'm getting there. And I have to credit my wife with a lot of that. She has helped me be okay with change. Over the 7 years that we've been together, the almost 3 years that we've been married, she's helped me to focus on the more important things, the more lasting things, and to be okay with things changing. I still struggle with it. I don't like to change. But I'm realizing that I need to change, or things need to change, rather. And we're working on it. So, thank you, Mary Jane, for being motivational and understanding and loving, even though I'm a weirdo. So I guess this video wasn't really about maintenance at all. It was more about change and freeing up areas of your life that need that. But in a sense, that's maintaining, because we don't just maintain physical things. We maintain relationships. We maintain health. You know, these are all things that we have to constantly be working on in order to keep them at their highest operating level. So, I guess it is about maintenance. Whether you're fixing your car, or helping your husband or wife be a better person, or exercising. Those are all ways to maintain a status. And I think it's something we could all work on. I'll see you this afternoon.